So previously we discussed about uh, LCD interfacing with 8051 microcontroller, and we have designed a program from the scratch. That is from the what we say as a low level language. So we enabled, disabled, so certain pins, and approximately you transferred a command data to the LCD. Right? So similar way, here, the Arduino, they have already developed this base level program and given as a function. Okay. So that function we are going to use for interfacing with LCD. Okay. Okay. So the concept behind is same only, nothing different. See here, you can see that we have data lines, right? And then we have control lines. So this is data lines and this is your control lines. So control lines is nothing but register select pin. We have register select pin and then read write operation and enable pin. We have 3 pins. Okay. So this is what we say as a control pin, and rest everything is going to be your power pins. Okay. Rest everything is going to be your power pins. So you are going to connect some 5 volt and ground. Okay. So this is going to be 5 volt and this is going to be ground, and here you are going to give certain voltage for the contrast, the LED light contrast. Okay, so that's why here we have a potentiometer. Once you just adjust this, the flow of the current inside the LCD will be accordingly, it will be less, and so that you can have some contrast level will be changed on the display. Fine. So very importantly, you must know only these two lines. One is data line and control lines. So here we are going to use to connect your data lines of LCD to the port. Okay. For example, we are going to take pin number, the digital pin number 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We are going to use it these 4 pins, and for interfacing with control lines, we are going to use 2 lines probably. One is for RS, register select pin, and another one is for enable pin. These 2 pins we are going to use. The concept behind is everything the inbuilt function will take care. Only we have to assign a pin, and we are going to control the cursor positions, and we are going to control, like we are jumping to second line. So everything we have inbuilt functions. We will check out that also. So the power pin, you can take it from, this is going to be a 5 volt. Right? So this, the row, complete row is going to be have a 5 volt supply. So wherever you want 5 volt. So for example, here the LED plus and minus will be there. So to this particular plus minus, you can take the 5 volt approximately. All right. Okay. So this is a simple interfacing. So you can give the connection. Let us move on to the important portion. So so in exam they may ask you to write display some name on the LCD by using Arduino interface. So you can go ahead with the same diagram. Just interface data lines and control lines and some power supply to the particular pins, because this holds certain marks for you. And most importantly, we have a for LCD we have a header file. Okay, so header file which supports some inbuilt functions for the LCD interfacing. So what are all the inbuilt functions? So we have liquid crystal is an inbuilt function which tells you which pins of the controller you are going to interface with LCD. That is 12th pin of controller we are going to interface with RS, and 11th pin of controller we are going to interface with enable pin of the LCD. And these particular 4 pins we are going to interface with the data lines of the LCD. So these particular pins we should give. Okay. So these are all the pin number of the controller. Okay. Pin number of the controller. And this pin is connected to the particular RS. I will show the inbuilt function of the LCD also. Let us, if you want, we can move on to the inbuilt functions of LCD. I will go to Arduino online, go to the inbuilt function. Go to inbuilt function, library examples. Okay. Libraries. So what are all the libraries? For example, we have LCD interfacing, we have library. Okay, let us check that. So here we have a LCD, that is liquid crystal library. Go to reference. If you go to reference for the LCD liquid crystal library, so what are all the supported functions? Okay, this is the header file you want to add in your program. So that's why we have added this particular as a header file we have added in our program. Okay, asterisk include LCD crystal.h. The second, after that, the second thing, you have to say the which particular pin of controller we are going to interface with the control lines and also data lines. So let us go to the, so liquid crystal is going to be our function, inbuilt function supported by the liquid crystal library. So here the number of libraries available, you can see at the right side. Okay, see, we have number of libraries. Okay, so these are all the libraries which will be utilized for LCD interfacing. Okay, for example, this is the first and foremost important function of LCD, that is liquid crystal, the braces. Okay, what is this? Inside this, if you go, you click on that, it will show you the format of this particular function. I'll click this. Okay, see, we have different syntax. Okay, we have different syntax. Liquid crystal, the open braces, register select, enable, data pins. This is one format, and we have different format. You can use 8-pin, right? And you can most widely we will be using any one, you can use it. Okay, so that you can send the characters from controller to the LCD. Right? For example, in our example program, we are using this. Here in the down also, they have given some examples. Okay, see the examples they have given how you have to initialize your library function. So the liquid crystal and function name, the open braces, and this is 1211 is going to be your reset and enable pin of LCD. 10.5, sorry, here it is going to be another, sorry, what is the format they are using? Second format. If you go here, the format is reset, register select, read write, and register select. Read write pin is connected to the LCD pin, that is 11th pin is connected to read write, and 10th pin is of the controller is connected to the enable pin, and this is the data lines. Okay, so if you're not using this, then probably you have to ground it your register select, so read write operation pin. You should ground it. Okay. So this is first and foremost thing. So let us go to the program. What else? So once I have initialized my pins, I'll go to setup function. I'm going to tell that I'm using 16 column, 2 row LCD. Okay, I'm going to tell that which type of LCD I'm going to use. So which type? The type of LCD, which type of LCD I'm going to use in my, that is I have interfaced with the controller. So I may see few LCDs will be having 4 rows and around the 12 columns. So it depends on the controller. Sorry, it depends on the LCD which is available in the market. So example, we are going to use 16 the columns and 2 rows. I think. So let us check out what is the LCD.begin. What is this LCD.begin? Go to the Arduino. Here, just go back and check out the from the function. This is LCD based library functions. You can see here begin. Right? So click on this begin. So we have, so if you use the function name, the liquid crystal space LCD, then LCD.begin, which tells, open the braces, tell how many columns in your LCD and tell how many rows in your LCD. So initialize the interfacing of the LCD screen. We are going to initialize my LCD screen. How many rows and how many columns. That is by specifying the dimension. Okay. So you can check out the, if it is examples, is there? No. So the first and foremost thing we have already initialized. For LCD type, we should add header file. Okay. So next we are going to have, that is configuring the pins. So which pin is connected with the, which pin of the controller is connected to the LCD pins. Okay. So these are all controller pins. You should say the controller pins to the LCD library that this is my pin number. I am going to interface with the LCD. So in the setup file, we are going to say that the size of the LCD. Okay, these are all just configuration, right? So now you can here within the loop, I keep LCD.print. See, whatever the here the function name you use it, so that should be reflected here. That should be reflected here. Okay. So LCD.print. So what else you want to display on the display device? The characters, ASCII characters, that you can mention within the quotes. Okay. Or you can keep inside some variable and you can use here some other variable. Okay. Whatever the data in that particular variable, that will be pushed into the LCD. This is a simple program to understand as a simple level. So let us go to the Tinkercad, and also I will come out with a lot of examples also. I think I have shared. So let us go to Tinkercad and we'll find out some examples. So I'll create a new design. Oh, sorry, it is 3D design. Go to circuits, create a new design. Okay. Right. So here we go to the components, Arduino components. So you can check out the LCD interfacing. Yeah, it is already available. Just drag it. Okay. So you can see the interfacing already. I have explained you what is the interfacing, where the data lines are connected and control lines. So go to the codings, check out the program, what is there in default. Okay, the 12th pin is interfaced with the RS pin of LCD, and 11th pin of controller is interfaced to the enable pin, and 5432 is interface with the data lines like 7654. Fine. So in setup file, see what I'll do and remove what is inside. Let us learn something. Okay, within the loop, I just keep it empty. Okay. So in setup file, I have just initialized. This is my number of rows, 16 columns and 2 rows of LCD I'm going to use by using lcd.begin, and lcd.print is going to print my data on the LCD. Okay. How many times will this program will display my hello world? Anybody can tell me how many times this particular program will display hello world? Any idea? Any idea? Anybody can tell me? So these are all just for as a basic. For a starter, you must understand what is this inbuilt functions and how it is working. Anybody can tell me?
Can you ask the question again?
How many times the hello world, the characters will display on the LCD? See, LCD dot
Sure.
is the function. Whatever the character inside the LCD dot print, that will be displayed on the LCD. So that is the inbuilt function for the LCD. That is LCD library supports. Okay. Now you tell me.
Sir, till the time you don't give lcd.clear, it will keep on displaying, sir.
How? No. Okay. Okay. I just clear some information to you. See, setup function inside the setup function will initialize.
Setup function won't develop. It won't show, sir. Shows only in void loop.
Yes. See, inside the void loop only, whatever the no. See, setup function will execute for one time. Okay. It will execute for, that is for configuring whatever the data you want to display for the one time for initializing. It will do for one time. That is, it will initialize. Okay, initialize, and whatever the data I want to put it for the first time, it will do that. The within the loop is the function which is going to iterate number of times. So for example, I'll just compile this as per my configuration. I have done all my configuration here, right? In this configuration, I'm placing LCD crystal to display my character so that it is going to display for once. I'll run it. We just have some more conversation also. Okay, see, the hello world is displayed for once. What I'll do now, I'll stop this. I'll take this, whatever my character to be displayed on the LCD. I just cut it. I'll put into the loop. Now you can say that it is going to iterate. Number of times it is going to display. Now you can understand what is the
Yes, sir.
difference between setup and loop, right? Okay, now we will take it little bit precise. Okay, I have another function, inbuilt function. What is the function is? I'm going to tell you. There are more number of functions are there. Well, more specifically, we will use few functions as per our requirement. Okay, that is LCD dot set cursor. I'm going to use another function, that is set cursor. This is another function. So here I'm going to tell that which particular the row and column. I use 0 row and 0 column. So there I want to display my hello world continuously. So where is your, so which is your first row, first, that is 0th row is this one. Okay, I told my LCD is going to be 2 rows. That is the system, the programmer, they have designed like row 0 and row 1. That is 2 rows. Okay, and then columns, if you see, this is going to be one column. The 16 columns are going to be there. That is, you can display 16 characters. So it is going to be column, just column 0, column 1, like that. Okay. Now I use 0th row. Sorry, let us check. We will go to the function first. We'll learn what is LCD dot set cursor. I'll go to the browser. Yeah, already we are there. Yeah, we'll go here. So where is set cursor? Yeah. Click on this. Just know what is the syntax. So LCD dot set cursor column comma row. Okay. So this is the simple function, inbuilt function for LCD. Let us click on. So here I have just initialized, that is 0th column, 0th row. So now what it is going to happen? I will run the program. Okay. See here, you can see that it is displaying hello world, right? What is happening? The cursor is forced to this position. Okay, it is forced to this position for this particular inbuilt function. So next it will going to display your character, that is hello world, continuously. So after that, after completing, once again it is going to hydrate. It will once again get back to point to first position and it will start to execute. Okay, in this way it is going to continue. Okay, but you can see in the display, it seems to be it is displaying for one time. No, it is continuously, it is displaying. Okay, to be more clear, we can use another function. You can check out in the serial window also. Let us see that by using serial.begin. Serial.begin is another function. So which you can see on the whatever the character which is displaying on the display device. Sorry, begin. Okay, serial.begin. I want to transfer my data serially to the serial monitor. So I can use serial dot print line. What is my data? So this is my data. Same data, I can move it to the serial port. Serial port that is on the simulation. Okay. See, these two functions supports to put your data on the serial monitor. Here it is, there is a terminal. So you can see that that is every loop iterating whether you are sending hello world continuously or not. I'll run this. Okay, see how it is going to display. Actually, it is displaying continuously, but on display it is showing just once. No, it is continuously iterating. Right? So in this way, you can do whatever the requirement you can do. Okay. See, in previous exam also, I have asked you, so write your first name on the first line and put your second name in the second line. So what I can do, the same program, see, I'm going to use it. So here, shall I put my first name? I'll put my first name. First name. I'll put my first name. Whatever, you can put your first name. Okay, just namesake I'm writing here. I'll put here. Okay. So after completing my first name, I want to put my last name in the second row. So what I can replace it? I can replace here instead of first, I can mention second, right? So whatever the second name you want to put, you can put it here. Okay, right. So what is the configuration I want to do here? I want to force my cursor to the first column, the row that is the row 1, right? So that is 0th column, first row. So previously we have forced to 0th row. Now we are forcing to first. Now I'll just start to run. Okay. See how you can force your cursor to display your names, everything, right? So these are all just the basic level of understanding the program. So by this basic understanding, you can develop your own applications, whatever you are going to do in future, mini projects, whatever. Fine. So any doubt we can discuss. We have more number of functions. You can go back to the Arduino reference, that is documentation. You can check out inside the library function. If you are using any type of library, the supported library functions are there. Please, before writing a code, just understand what is the inbuilt functions are there, which one will be suitable for you. So this is a knowledge I would like to provide.